Welcome back. We're going to continue on our standing series. This time we're adding in a little bit of movement vocabulary, and everything is going to start off right where we left off, essentially getting into horse stance. So that means we are setting ourselves up so that our toes are pointed absolutely straight ahead. Our feet are shoulder width apart, or the length of our shin bone. We are tall through the top of the spine, and everything else is hanging off of that. Our breath is as loose and relaxed and carefree as we can possibly make it at this point. We're not going to worry about too many other things. If you've already gotten into the details video before this one, and you want to add any of those things in, great. The most important detail that we're going to add to this is essentially we are going to try and keep our pelvis absolutely flat in all of these movements. So this is going to be taking the concept we learned in stance number 4, ballet position 1, and our pliés, moving around while keeping our pelvis flat. We're going to start moving it in different planes of movement to create complex movements while still keeping our pelvis nice and flat. We're going to focus on 3 movements, and those 3 movements are going to focus on the 3 major joints of our lower body, i.e. our hips, knees, and ankles. All 3 joints are involved in all 3 movements. There's no pure isolation in any of this. It is just that each one of these exercises is targeting a specific over the other ones. We're going to just concentrate our focus on that particular joint when we're doing those exercises. So the first one, we've already been kind of doing it, is working with our knees. And our knees, because they really only have one plane of movement, they basically extend our leg or contract our leg. They go out, they go in. If we are standing in our Taoist Awaits the Dawn or our horse stance, they're going to move us up and down. We're going to move the 2 legs together, bending at the knees. And so get yourself set up, nice and relaxed, and bend your knees. This is already what we were kind of doing, just getting down into our Mabu, our horse stance, sitting on that perfectly designed bar stool, and then standing back up. Real simple, but taking the time to really focus and make sure all of those details that we're doing are correct. We are going to maintain that tallness through the top of the spine. We're going to keep our hips nice and level. If we're at the point where we're focusing on our knees, focus on our knees so that as we descend down and back up, all of those points are checked off. And really, to make an exercise out of this, all I'm going to do is coordinate it with my breathing. And it's going to become a qigong, if you will, or a primary function of Tai Chi. So as I go down, I'm going to breathe in, breathing in. Knees bend. I sit down on that perfectly designed bar stool. When I get to the bottom, my in-breath turns into an out-breath smoothly. And I go back up. I breathe in on the way down. And I breathe out on the way up. I'm not worried too much about my breath at this point, although if you are doing the details thing and you want to keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth and entirely breathe in through your nose, great. If you're not there yet, don't worry about it. You can come back to it later. There's plenty of time to remember, oh yeah, tongue goes onto the roof of my mouth. So just enjoy your breath, breathing in, sinking down, coming back up, breathing in, going down, breathing out, going back up. And if I turn to the side here, hopefully you will see that I'm standing up nice and straight and tall. As I breathe in, everything should be descending evenly without rocking back, without rocking forward, going side to side, anything like that. And where my hips start, nice and flat and level, they should remain that way through the whole movement. So I breathe in, focus on keeping my pelvis nice and level, breathing out, standing back up, breathing in, standing back up. So that's going to be our movement basics. Number 1, up and down. You can do this for any number of sets and reps you feel like, whatever you are up to, capable of. Tai Chi is really a race you run yourself, and if I haven't said it before, we're always going up to the edge of uncomfortable. So we want to get ourselves to the point where it's not too easy, or we're just starting to feel a little bit of like, or maybe that threshold is how far down you're going, and like, that doesn't feel so great anymore. I'm just starting to feel a little uncomfortable. I go up from there, and gradually your goals are going to expand as your capacity expands. So that might mean getting down lower with each breath, standing back up, slowing that movement down, slowing down your breath, standing back up. Or if that's all pretty easy for you, you can go sets and reps, do 3 sets of 10, 6 sets of 93, whatever. It's all entirely up to you. So build your practice as your capacity allows. Don't overdo it and set yourself back. Always go just to the edge of uncomfortable. And that's great for today. And check and see where you are tomorrow. See you in the next one.